Hi, so my name is Stephanie Marks, and this is my final project for um, 509, EDU 509. So looking at professional learning and what I've kind of learned through this semester. So on my homepage, like I said, my name is Stephanie Marks. I am a new 2023 graduate. I graduated my bachelor's in historical studies with a 9 through 12 social studies certification, as well as a Spanish minor. I chose to postpone teaching for 1 year to work on my master's degree, as I'm doing now, and use up my eligibility. I'm on the swim and dive team at Lindenwood, so I'll do one last year at Lindenwood swimming and being a student. Though I'm not currently teaching right now, I do coach, which I find a lot of similarities between that. And I have for the past 9 years. I've worked with kids age 6 months to 18. I found my favorite to be that high school age, so that's what I pursued my career in. I found that anytime I thought I've known kind of what I was doing, there was always something new to learn. So this course was really fun to kind of, I guess, align my experiences with that mindset. And so I hope to kind of keep that lifelong learner, always innovating attitude as I start my teaching career, hopefully next fall. So innovator, where I started. I started this course, I would like to say, kind of as a blank slate. I had most of my studies in history classes, and then getting to kind of really hone in and focus on education was awesome. I'm different than some of these other teachers in this class who've had decades of experience, so I don't know how the strategies I've learned so far actually translate to a classroom. I'm kind of just coaching and hoping for the best. What changed? I kind of found a new mindset when it came to being a teacher and a learner. I was able to explore a lot of different resources and fun different tools to use for myself as a teacher, as well for my future students to use. I think I started to document. I have a list now of all the different things that I really want to implement in my classroom from this course, and I feel a little bit more confident on how to be innovative. Moving forward, I don't plan to stop looking for resources. I want to keep using these tools in my future classroom. I want to, as I go through kind of starting my career, have a very positive outlook when it comes to teaching and learning. And I think that this class really helped that, to realize that we all are lifelong learners, and that it's okay to fail and keep moving forward. And I know there's going to be mistakes made during teaching, but it's okay to figure out what went wrong and keep moving on from that. So, as a learner, I chose to focus on really what was in the book by George Couros during this. I think the biggest thing is that it kind of flipped my idea and my definition of innovative. It's not just technology, it's not having a fully funded school that has all the latest and greatest things, but it's really how you create ideas, look for problems, and solve those. That's really what it is about. If we only teach kids the curriculum, we have failed them. So I like that quote. I also included some other important quotes that really stuck out for me, which are all here from different pages on the book. All about, compliance is not what we should be teaching. It's not about the stuff, it's about thinking, being problem finders. Technology is a great tool, but it's not everything. And then kind of lead by example. If we want innovative students, we have to be innovative ourselves, which I really like that. Some of the other things that we're focused on during the book and the course, different like foundations of change, what it takes. People need to be willing to change. We can't force people to. Change also comes from the individual. So the individual, we need to be able to change ourselves before we can change everything. We need to be able to disrupt routines, get rid of barriers, and then we have to have support when it comes to innovation. So we should be supporting our students. We should be supporting our peers. Admin should be supporting us, and things like that. Engagement versus empowerment was another kind of topic we looked at, one that really stuck out to me from the book and the class. Engagement is great, right? We want all of our students to be engaged, but it shouldn't be the biggest thing. We want to empower our students. Most students are never going to be interested, I love history, but a lot of them will never be interested in, the Civil War or World War II. So even if they're not interested in that subject matter that day, still giving them the tools to practice being a lifelong learner and being innovative is so important. We're teaching students kind of skills and tools, not just, dates and equations and things like that. So giving them the tools to be lifelong learners, because let's be real, not every single student is going to love the content of the day. And then one last little snippet that I really liked was the idea of 21st century school versus learning. You could have the best technology in the world. You could have smartboards and Chromebooks and whatever is next in the future. But if you don't utilize that, it doesn't make a difference. So being able to change and utilize that technology so you can change your teaching and really incorporate that without just, it being $1,000 textbook. It's not just a computer, right? We can use so many different things. I really like the quote that Kouros uses, which the change was cosmetic. It's just how it looks. So really being able to utilize that is how we get that into that 21st century learning, which I found really interesting and I really want to try to implement in my future teaching. So building a professional network was also something. It's so easy now to stay connected with, different, computers, phones, whatever. So something that I found interesting during my student teaching experience was Facebook groups. And my kind of teacher mentor told me about these and that I can get involved in them even if I'm not, currently teaching. So you can connect within your district, if there's a district one, maybe your PLC, or even just like AP classes, there's different groups. Also, you could create one for your class and have students join it. There are so many ways to stay connected with this, and you're able to get different ideas from teachers or, have students collaborate through this. Another one that could be similar are Instagram. TikTok is another one that's really popular right now. There are so many different teacher-run accounts that you can get ideas from as a teacher, but you can also create a page for your students as a form of communication, which can keep everyone connected, or even have parents follow that page in the community so people can see what's going on. And then another one, which peers and mentors, obviously you could have one within your school or your district, but it's so easy to connect now that a text, email, phone call can help you as an educator get advice, new ideas, support from mentors and peers. So teaching can be really stressful. I'm a little nervous going into it, but knowing that I can easily reach out to people that can help, I think is something that can really help me get advice as a teacher and keep myself being innovative. So there were a ton of resources that we were able to get through during this course and look at and explore through projects in the book and everything. So these are just some of them. Here are a couple of videos. I really liked the idea of people, not ideas. Ideas come and go, right? A couple years ago, just a flip phone was awesome, and now that seems, from the Stone Age. So making sure that the focus is on creating innovative people and not just looking for innovative ideas was great. I also found this is the Global Teacher Prize winner. And he talks about how teaching in a rural area, he doesn't always have the latest and greatest technology, but he uses what he has and he makes it work for his students and is still innovative. So looking at that, innovation is not stuff, it's a mindset. I found some different images and graphics to be cool during this. 6 clusters of innovative pedagogies. You have a fixed versus a growth mindset, which I liked how this one really laid it out. A quote, "The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change," which I found really interesting, kind of leading by example. And then also from the book, the 8 characteristics of an innovative mindset, which I found was interesting. We did a whole kind of project on that. So this is kind of a summation of that. And then also a couple different examples on how to innovate a classroom, 6 strategies for equitable education. The UDL free online course is how to incorporate all different types of learning styles into your lesson plans. Project-based learning, which is something that, I really think is a great thing to incorporate in classrooms. And then some tools, a Padlet, which is great for creating lists and presentations. Visme, which I found that I really enjoyed during this class. Canva is great, as well as YouTube, which is pretty much like a second Google. If you ever need to know how to do anything, find videos, find resources, YouTube is just a great place to go. So future, what I'm looking to do in the future, I'm looking to start my career. I hope to finish my master's degree in May of 2024, and be able to start my time in the classroom fall of 2024. I already started kind of looking for jobs. I feel like I have so many resources now, like in my bag, my metaphorical bag, from my undergraduate as well as my graduate classes. I'm not even done yet. And so I'm so kind of giddy to get these into my classroom and see what works, see what I like, see what my students like. I'm ready to I've done the research. I'm kind of ready to apply that. I don't plan to stop coaching either. Swimming is one of my other passions, and Coaching kind of combines my love of teaching as well as my love of the sport. And I want to use these strategies in coaching as well. I would love to kind of apply this mindset of always learning to my swimmers and honestly test some things out to see if it works in the classroom, in the pool, and vice versa. I want to keep using this innovative mindset that we've just been talking about. I've started to kind of cultivate in myself and in the classroom, and I want to show my future students and swimmers how to do the same and keep doing that. So overall, this course was great, and I feel like I have so many resources behind me to use in my future classroom, and I'm excited to start my career.